well. And it's good to know that when we're not here, when our colleagues are holding court here and leading, that you're in good hands. We know you're in good hands, and here you are, all of you, and yeah. It's especially heartwarming when we've been away for a little while and we come on and it's like, here's the Sangha. Just like this. Yeah. Wonderful. So you've already heard a number of talks on the parami of the month, right? Which is Metta. And now you've already heard a few different angles on it, and I'd like to speak about something that's so fundamental, so basic. You know, so many of these bits in meditation are so basic, so simple, but not easy. So simple that we can skip over them, and skip over them, moving on to the next, onto something a little bit more juicy, a little bit more complicated, you know? And I know Metta was one of those for me that I skipped over for the longest time. It would be, oh yeah, Metta. That's not. It's a nice idea. It's good. Yeah, sure, I get it. But I would get it cognitively. I get it, but I wasn't really practicing it. I wasn't really practicing it in any meaningful sense, in any basic sense. And as you know, there's only one word for in Buddhism for mind and heart together, right? Citta, mind and heart together. And meditation is really so much fundamentally about bringing mind and heart together. And if metta is the foundation of all the other heart qualities, which it is, metta is the foundation of all the Brahma Viharas. Metta comes first. Basic friendliness, basic goodwill, beneficial, just goodwill, just basic goodwill is the foundation for all of the Brahma Viharas. If it's the foundation of the heart qualities, and if we need the heart as part of what we're doing, fundamentally what we're doing in our meditation practice is getting the heart aboard. We don't have no problem getting the mind aboard, but getting the heart aboard. Then metta has to be absolutely fundamental in the creation of an internal holding environment. It has to be fundamental in the whole process of settling. Or as Lee mentioned earlier this month, it's fundamental to relaxation. It's fundamental to being at ease. It's fundamental. A basic sense of friendliness is not that juicy. It's not that. It's not big compassion. It's not big drama. It's not passion. It's not compassion even. It's not quite the same. It's even simpler than that. It's so simple that, maybe I don't need to spend much time on that. Let's get on with it. I did this for the longest time. Let's get on with it. Okay, I get that, But the basic friendliness, right now, for example, you can be listening and listening well, but without a basic sense of friendliness being there, right? Or you can listen with a sense of friendliness, not toward me, this is not wishing me well as I'm speaking, or wishing somebody well, or wishing anybody well, just the sense, the felt sense, not the idea, the felt sense of friendliness, Oh yeah, like that. Like the last time you felt friendly, not tremendously glad, not tremendously happy. Those are good too. Not joy, right? Not joy, not effervescence, not exuberance, not excitement. Just, oh, yeah. This simple, ordinary sense that that's okay. I'm okay. And a lot of the suggestions, when we, a lot of, when we'll say, this is what I do, I still do it, I still do it. I'll say it to myself, at the beginning of meditation. Hey, buddy, at the beginning, right at the beginning. Hey, buddy, how's it going in there today, this morning? You've heard me say this, right? And I'll do it in a childlike voice. Hey, buddy, how's it going in there? That's metta. That's inviting metta. Right there. I want to invite metta right there, right at the very beginning, because it's the foundation of the holding environment. If we don't have a little bit of that, we're already tight. We're already bringing our tightness and our cognitive stuff right into our meditation practice. We're bringing it right in there, But when I go, hey, buddy, how are you? What's going on? Oh, a little bit cranky this morning, huh? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. That doesn't mean now I'm going to send myself a big wave of compassion. No, it's simpler than that. It's simpler than that. It's basic okayness. It's fundamental okayness. It's the good feeling and it's a feeling, friendliness not as an idea, as a concept, but as a feeling. It's a good feeling. It's a subtle, good feeling. It's starting out creating the internal holding environment with a basic sense of okayness, that we're okay. We don't have to get in there now and start moving the furniture around, and move, what do I want to keep around? What do I want to push? Some of our orientation, it's softening right at the beginning. It's like, well, just a minute. Am I feeling just okay? Can I just invite the feeling of just okay? Can I breathe? Can the breath feel just okay? Not great. Do you know what I mean? Just a little comfortable, just a little at ease. Metta is connected with all these other, it's connected, right? And then they lead to interface with relaxation, with ease, with a simple sense of well-being, with a simple sense that things are already okay. Okay, I'm entering this space and cultivating the attitude of basic okayness, basic metta. Even I would say for myself, it's even prior to any phrases, other phrases, like the metta phrases never were particularly effective for me. Maybe they are for you. May I be happy. May you be happy. May I be well. May I be healthy. May I be well. Those are lovely. Those are lovely too. They're beautiful phrases. For myself, they're not that effective. For me, it's just like even more basic than that. And can I just feel into the okayness that's already present here? Can I just invite that very simple? And it does require a little attention to do that, though. It doesn't just happen by itself. We're not walking around basically friendly all the time. Hopefully, we're not walking around unfriendly, right? But there's a lot of neutral, casual spaces that we walk, that we spend time in. We spend a lot of casual spaces in our meditation. It's not quite casual. Friendliness is not quite casual. It's like, oh yeah, yeah. It's connected with comfort, basic comfort. It's connected with non-frenzy, basic friendliness. When you think last time you were just basically feeling friendly, or right now, it's a little calming. It's a little more, it's connected with settling already, It's like, okay, oh, it's okay just like this, just like this. And like everything else, it's not going to stay. But for myself, with each of the first 20, 30, 40, 50 breaths that I take when I sit down to meditate, it's part of what I'm inviting in. A sense of, yeah, it's okay. This breath is okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's all okay right now. That's simple, simple, simple metta. Yeah, simple okayness, basic okayness. Right? From that, we can expand that a little bit more settledness, a little bit more ease, a little bit more friendliness, a little bit more warmth, a little bit more tenderness. All that is, but it starts with the very simple, basic okayness. You know, to begin to set up any of this, the holding environment at all, starts for me with that invitation. It's the simplest invitation of all in a way, you know? And it's like, whoa, oh, oh, you want to feel okay this morning, huh, buddy? Oh, it's a little rough in there, huh? It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's just soften the breath here a little bit. Let me put my hands up here, maybe. I'll do this. I'm not. Basic, basic, basic. It's one building block at a time. It's one baby step at a time. That's the first step. That's the first Lincoln log. Did you play? Did you play? Yeah, I was playing with an 11-year-old this weekend, and we played Jenga. Did you ever play Jenga? It's one piece at a time. It's one piece at a time. For me, this is like the very first piece. Yeah, the very, very first piece. Yeah, yeah. And it's not even connected at a certain point with thought about self. Is it self meta? Is it other meta? No, it's just the feeling of okayness. Just there. It's just there. Yeah. Oh, slipped away. Oh, slipped away. Whoop, slipped away. Whoop. Coming back, coming back, coming back. So yeah, so thank you. So let's practice together. Let's practice together, and start out with opening up a little bit. There's a word in Tibetan Buddhism called Maitri, Maitri, and Pema Chodron talks about it. She says unconditional friendship toward the self. Well, I don't go for the unconditional part, but the basic friendliness toward the self, just basic friendliness, basic, basic, basic. That's what we want to bring in. When we open up, basic friendliness toward the body. When we begin to slow down, when we lightly close our eyes, when you bring attention to the breath, when you first begin to do that, inviting that very simple, quality of basic okayness, basic friendliness. And with each exhale, a little kindness, a little friendliness, a little ease, a little metta, the felt sense of that basic heart quality. And on the way to settling a bit more, to creating that, cultivating that internal holding environment, of course, there'll be distractions and pushes and pulls. And being friendly toward those as well, in a very ordinary way. Simple acknowledgement, what's arising, and orienting toward the breath, toward settling, toward releasing, toward softening. Breath by breath, that simple quality of friendliness and metta is beginning to permeate the inner atmosphere of your practice. And each time the mind wanders away, there's another opportunity. In the willingness to return, we can return with metta or not. Notice that. And notice the difference. Not in a judgmental way, just notice how each of those feels. And we can return with friendliness or not. We're just coming back in a straightforward way. Check them both out. In the last few minutes of the meditation, settling back, basic friendliness toward whatever is arising in your experience. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.